In fact, when I took over after what happened on the floor and I was sworn in and I moved to my office, I was expecting to meet Professor Ocquaye for us to have a chat, and I didn't meet him there. So I asked, where's Prof? And then once, he was told that he's gone, he drove home. I said, what do you mean by that? You mean he drove himself? He said, no, some driver drove him home. Why? Why won't he wait for us to have a chat and discuss how to transit? And that was all. And so I really suffered a lot in silence. And because I wasn't also in government, almost all my, courtesies and others were taken away. I didn't get them at all for the 4 years that I was Speaker in the 8th Parliament. Ambassadors were afraid to meet me at the airport. They were even afraid to extend vehicles to me when I was doing official work outside. And I read some of the things they told you that I did outside, which were not true at all. We are bringing a new bill to also look at the parliamentary transition. We passed a law, and that is one of the reasons I said what I said earlier on, that we're passing laws for the executive, forgetting about parliament. So we passed a Presidential Transition Act, but there is no law governing the transition of parliament. And you all saw what happened on the 7th of January 2021, because that was a peculiar situation where you have a hung parliament, and there was a serious struggle to get me, coming from a party that is not in government, to be a speaker of people in government. That is something that is being debated by most of you. But I know and I'm convinced that the reasons why we did not set up a committee to go into that thing is in the national interest. That is why I called on the state agencies who deal with law and order to take up the matter, not Parliament, because they are in the better position. Anybody who has violated any electoral law or criminal law or whatever, they will investigate.